Hey, all you Splinterheads, welcome back. Bronze Dragon here saying thanks for dropping by. Appreciate your time. Okay, we got something fun tonight. This is shaping up something I thought that would be interesting. Okay, so here's the setup. As we know, Chaos Legion packs are at an all-time low. Okay, so I pulled up this page and I just refreshed it a minute ago. They're going for 89 cents a pack. I bought 25 Chaos Legion packs this morning at 90 cents a pack. Okay, so 25 packs were $22.50 US. Okay, so here's my theory, and we'll go through it step by step. My theory is that, or my proposition is that Chaos Legion packs, even though they're low priced, and even though you have a very high percentage chance of coming away with not getting your full 90 cents worth out of a pack, they still, for new players and for players still building their base set to play with, whether that be in Wild or Modern, they are a very good value. Okay, so as Dwayne's talked about multiple times, there's a difference between price or cost and value. So these are very cheap on the price and cost scale, but have a good play value in a very high percentage chance of what you get out of it. Okay, so there's my proposition. Okay, so first of all, let's go ahead and let's take a look at on Peak Monsters. Okay, so I have just core Chaos Legion up here. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to separate and look at what we're talking about. Okay, so I've got them separated by comments right now. Okay, so if we scroll down, you know, as we all know, they're mostly going for 1 cent each. But in most packs, you're going to get a rare and you're going to get 4 commons, right? So the most expensive common you can get at this point in time is a Scavo Hireling or a Goblin Psychic, okay? Or the Scavo Hireling is much more expensive than the Goblin Psychic, although I would argue that the Goblin Psychic is a better and more useful card. However, that's not what we're talking about right now. The Scavo Hireling is going for just under 14 cents US, okay? So if we extrapolated that out times 4, you're not going to get, even with a lower priced rare, you're still not going to get your 90 cents out of that pack. Okay, so let's go one step up. So we all know that a pack comes with 5 cards, and it comes with at least 1 rare. Okay, so I've done the same thing here, except for I've sorted by rares, and the most expensive rare you can get in the basic Chaos Legion set is Akelia. As we all know, a great play card, the most popular of the basic rare summoners, and I've gotten tons of mileage out of my Akelia, right? Okay, so we can see that he is going for just about 55 cents per BCX. So as we can see, if you throw one of those in there and 4 rare or 4 commons, you're still not going to. You would have. You're most likely not even going to hit that 90 cents mark, right? Okay. So as we all extrapolate this out and we know what you're really hoping for, and I'm not even talking about gold foils here, all right? Gold foils, obviously are very rare and will kick up the value of what you get. However, what we're really looking for is that epic or the legendary card, okay? So, in this case, we've sorted by epics, and as you can see, the Forgotten One currently is the most expensive and just about 96 US cents per card. All of these, for the most part, all these epics are pretty good play cards, right? Okay, so kick it up one more notch, and we're looking at legendaries. Now, legendaries, even the lowest priced legendary starts out at 64 cents and goes up through Immortalis, which happens to be the most expensive legendary at this point, and it's going for $17.34 if you buy 1 BCX. Obviously, we're not talking about buying multiple BCX copies, which, if you're new to the game, is the best thing to do, but we're just trying to do numbers here. So obviously, when we open a packet, a pack of cards, we're looking for an epic or a legendary, right? Gold foil is just icing on the cake, right? Now, let's go back to my account, and we will see that we have, or I have 20, well, I have more than 25 packs, but 25 of these packs are to be opened at this point in time. Now, I'm going to put aside the value of potions. Okay, so potions do represent a certain small amount of value. Okay, so if you had no potions, you would want to buy 5 of each potion for each pack that you open to increase your odds of better cards and gold foil cards, right? Okay, but I have so many of them from playing that to me, I'm not even going to factor those in. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to open up 25 packs, and then I'm going to stop and I'm going to figure out what value we got out of it. What exactly did I get out of 25 packs, and whether it was worth it or not. Okay, that's an argument because either way, I've got uses for those cards because I still have cards in my Chaos Legion that I don't have to the proper level. Especially epics and legendaries, right? And I have a secondary account that could always use some of the commons and rares buffed up as well. So, okay, let's get into it. And I'm going to open 5 packs at a time just so we can get an idea of what's going on here. So let's go open multiple. No, we're not going to open all those. So let's open 5 packs and see what we get. I've been very tempted to do this for the last couple of weeks as prices have gone down. So I'm just going to go through here. Chaos Knight. I'm not going to read them all. A rare, General Sloan. Epic, Forgotten One. The most expensive epic in the set at this point. Zenith Archer. Magi Necrosi. So far, 2 epics. Mycelic Slipspawn, another great card. Like I said, full of play value here. Angelic Mandarin, another good card. Deep Lurker. Okay, so what do we get out of the first 5 packs? Okay, so we got a couple good playing cards. We've got a couple epics. Got a summoner. So all in all, not too bad. Now we didn't get any golds, and we didn't get any legendaries. Okay, so let's do 5 more. First 5 packs, I'm feeling pretty good about the numbers. Oh, common gold foil. Here's our first legendary, babies. Desert Dragon, not too bad. I not right off the top of my head, I don't know what the value is, but better than no legendary. Merdali Guardian, one of my favorites. Dampier Stalker, great card. Demon Shark, very strong. Loved it. Like I said, you probably get tired of hearing me say this, but these are all, most of these are great play cards, great play value. Okay, so the second batch of 5 packs really comes through. I mean, I've got a gold foil common, got a Desert Dragon, got several really nice rare play cards. Okay. Let's go for this third batch of 5. Another Dampier Stalker. Here's an epic that I don't play that much. Haven't found a good setup for it. Still has some value though. Another epic. And a gold foil common, Hardy Stonefish. Okay. Okay, so this will be the fourth set of 5. Another Angelic Mandarin, very good play card. Love a Tenyi Striker, especially in all melee hands. Time Mage. Another Epic. And it's shaking, baby. A Chaos Dragon. That's a decently priced one. Okay, so one more set of 5. Not been doing too bad. I was hoping for one of the nicer summoners, but we'll see. One of the legendary summoners would be nice. Another Epic. Love the Zenith Monk. Low mana matches. Throw him up front all the time. Kelia ×2. Okay. So not so bad, but this last 5 packs leaves me wanting a little bit. So, okay. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and close. Okay, and after the magic of editing and a little time lapse, sitting down and counting all the numbers and taking a little time for pizza, here are the totals. So as you can see right off, I've done this a few times, and never in the past has, well, I don't want to say never, but in most cases, except for in 2 situations where I got lucky and drew some really nice cards, the cost of the packs has always been a lot more than what the value came out of them. I figured at this point, with the cost of cards being so low and the cost of packs being so low, that we would get a lot closer to breaking even at least. But as you can see, most of these packs averaged 18 or 19 commons, with the second set of 5 having a few less because they came up heavy on the rares. Most of the packs ended up with most of the sets of 5 packs ended up with 4 or 5 rares, which is logical because you're supposed to get at least 1 rare in each pack, if not better. And the second set of 5 had 9. Now, the second set of 5 had more rares, but then it came up light in epics, but ended up with a legendary. And in 2 of the sets of 5s, we had 2 epics and 1 and 1. And then overall, I only ended up with 2 legendaries and then 2 common gold foils. So, I mean, even in the most expensive set of 5 packs, I didn't even get above the $4 mark. So most of this was, and this is kind of average. It's kind of what I've seen from opening card packs, because usually I open them in sets of 5, just something I do. But it was very rare that I saw, obviously a big legendary that would pop that value up over the price we were looking for. But overall, I spent $22.50 today on 25 packs. I ended up with $12.04 worth. And that makes a deficit of almost $10.50, $10.46. So with that said, what's that tell us? Well, that tells me that if your idea is to buy cheap packs and then try to immediately sell them, it's not going to work. In most cases, you're going to come out behind unless you get extremely lucky and get one of those really nice summoners or something like that. Now, with that said, I'll go back to my original point. If you are relatively new to the game and you need to fill out your collection more, to give yourself some more playing cards, especially if you're playing in bronze or silver, it's relatively easy to level up cards to those levels. I think packs at this point would be a great purchase. It's not investment advice, it's play advice, right? Okay, future Bronze Dragon here, just butting in. I was editing the video and I wanted to make this statement because I forgot to make it in the video. I've made it a number of times, but I wanted to be especially clear, especially for newer players. This is just an exercise in fun because, let's face it, we're all card players. We all like opening packs, right? But if you're building your deck, it is still very clear to me that it is cheaper to buy singles off the market of what you need to play and buy them in multiple BCX copies. Okay? In most cases, if you're going to play in bronze, you're going to play in silver, you're going to play in gold, whichever level you want to play in, you're going to figure out what's the max level commons, rares, epics, and legendaries you need. And then buy the max level cards in multiple BCX copies as much as possible because you're going to end up saving money that way. Sometimes it's only a few cents here or there. Sometimes it all adds up, right? But overall, the point is it's still much cheaper, even though especially exacerbated by the fact that cards are very cheap right now. It's still much cheaper to buy cards off the market from Chaos Legion than it is to buy packs and hope for things. Packs are fun. It's fun to fill out some of your deck when you're just having fun opening packs. And right now, it's pretty cheap. Still cheaper overall, big picture-wise, to build your deck by buying multi-BCX copies straight off the market, though. Now, this argument does not apply to like Rift Watchers and some more expensive sets. But I think in most cases, you're still better off money-wise figuring out which cards you like to play with and just buying them off the market. Okay, so just wanted to say that. So we can see here that it's not worth it to buy 25 packs unless you get extremely lucky, unless you're going to use those cards to play, right? Now, the second part of that argument is, and we're going into a situation where people are going to need a lot of cards for land. So these cards can also be used for land. So they have two different purposes. Okay, so it is what it is. I just thought I'd have a little fun and see where the numbers came up, but that's where it came out. So if you've been kind of eyeing those cheap packs and were kind of getting the same idea I was, well, go ahead and try it. About the most you can be out is 25 bucks, right? And you could get lucky, or you could probably be average just like me and end up with about half your money's worth in the cards. But as long as you have something to do with those cards, why not? This has been Bronze Dragon, bringing you another crazy idea that I was thinking about. Hope everybody on your side is happy and healthy, and I will see you on the flip side.